Well, hi kids, Pastor Al here. I hope you're still enjoying the snow, and well, because it's probably going to be here for a while. It isn't going to go away anytime soon. I have something I hate to admit to you, but we now have a cat in our house. About 2 months ago, a friend of my wife's came by with a little kitten, put it on my wife's chest, and in about 3 seconds she fell in love with it. And the cat's now kind of running the house. I've noticed that there are a lot of differences between cats and dogs. Willow, as her name is called, is starting to get a little mischievous and get into stuff. She likes to chew on rugs or mess rugs up and things. And when she's doing it and we yell at her, she kind of looks at us and saying like, "What's your problem?" And then she goes back to doing it, or if we yell again, she might run off. But there's no indication that she feels like she's done anything wrong. Now, if one of my dogs, or just about anybody's dog, does something wrong or chews something up or does something they know they're not supposed to, and you come and scold them about it, there is absolutely no doubt in the world that they know that they've done something wrong. Let me show you a little video of a few dogs caught doing things they shouldn't.
We weren't sure who did it. But then you get this fella over here. Harley, did you do this? What did you do to my slipper?
What happened to this remote? Do you want to tell me what happened? Oh, Big Sot, do you recognize why are you ignoring me?
Romeo, come here. Romeo? Romeo?
Brady, who ate the cookies? Who ate the cookies today, Brady? Brady? Did you do this?
Someone went through the trash. Again. Why do you go through the trash, Tahoe? Look at me. Come on. Hey. Hey. Look at me.
Nyla, did you do this? Did you do this? Did you chew up one of Stephanie's shoes?
Azri, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Munchie? Did you do that, Munchie? Munchie, did you do that? Munchie, did you do that? Did you do that, Munchie? Did you do that?
So it's pretty obvious these dogs feel bad about what they did, right? Or at least about getting caught. And the thing about it is when you're a dog and you do something wrong, well, there's not much you can do. I mean, you can't apologize, really, and you can't fix it. You just have to feel really sorry. And I know when I have to scold my dog for something he's done, he seems really, really sad until I say, okay, I forgive you, and I give him a pet and a scratch, and his tail starts wagging again, and he's so very happy that I'm not mad at him anymore. We are reading in our church a book called Pilgrim's Progress, and it starts with a man who starts reading the Bible. And as he's reading the Bible, he discovers that, well, he's doing all sorts of things that God doesn't want him to do. And he's not leading the life that God wants him to. And he starts to feel that like a dog feels guilt. And he feels it like a burden, like a weight, like a pack on his back that he can't possibly get off. And it pushes him down harder and harder. And it makes it harder and harder for him to walk and to do things. And he can't get rid of it on its own. Just like when a dog does something wrong and you're mad at him, there's nothing they can do about it until you tell your dog, well, all right, I still love you and I forgive you. What he discovers in the book is that in spite of all the different ways he tries to get this burden off his back, that he can't do it on his own. He finally comes to a place where he meets and understands the love that God has for us in Jesus Christ. And when he gives his life to Christ, well, that burden ultimately comes off his back. And he's freed in a way he could never free himself. Now, again, there's always a lesson for us here. And the lesson is that not a one of us does all the things God wants us to do. Some of us do a few things. Most of us don't do enough to feel like, we can make it on our own. The only way to feel like God's not mad at us, ultimately, is to understand that in Jesus Christ, he forgives us. He's the one who takes away our sin, as it says in the Bible. He's the one who takes the weight off our back. He's the one who forgives us when we've done something wrong. So if you're feeling wrong about your relationship with God, don't go out and say, okay, I need to fix this on my own. Or, wow, if I can just be good enough, then I'll be good enough to please God without any help from anybody else. Always know that we have a burden that we carry that's the weight of our doing things that God doesn't want us to do. And the only way to release ourselves from that weight is to have Jesus Christ take it off for us. And he's willing and able and ready to do it. So don't try to do it on your own. God's ready to forgive you. Thanks, kids. Good seeing you. We'll see you next week.
Zillow executives made misstatements and/or omissions that drove up prices of Zillow shares. The share prices plummeted when the company shut down Zillow offers. The company reported a third-quarter loss of $328 million. We did reach out to Zillow for comment about this.